Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show that is recorded on Tuesday. We can still consider it the weekend, as the mayor just called it WrestleMania weekend. I'm your host, Brent Piles, and with me, as always, is the man who considers Tuesday WrestleMania weekend. I'm sure he doesn't; he just misspoke. But I'm poking fun at you, Mayor. How you doing?
No, it's still the weekend to me. We're still enjoying WrestleMania that happened on Saturday and Sunday, so it's a little post WrestleMania weekend during the week. But yeah, I'm doing fantastic.
It's fair. That's a good way to put it, I suppose. A nice way to put it. Yeah. So sort of a kind of a big wrestling show took place this weekend over 2 nights, Saturday and
Mhm.
Sunday. Maybe you've heard of it, WrestleMania. You heard
I've
of
heard
this?
I've heard of it. I don't know. I'm sure anyone that's listening to this has probably heard of WrestleMania. Maybe.
All
But oh,
12 of you, I'm sure, have heard of WrestleMania. Yeah.
hey, the Korean contingent is large. They may
I
not
think it was Vietnam. I think it was Vietnam. That's what it
Vietnam.
was.
They may not know WrestleMania, but they may know us. So we're gonna break down WrestleMania to them.
If they know us, then they probably know WrestleMania because we talked about WrestleMania. We've watched WrestleManias. We've done it all here at the AWIPOD.
And we're all for WrestleMania being in South Korea next year because that's far, far better than wherever they're going in Saudi.
Well, I'd say it's palpable. Did you say South Korea or North Korea? I'm sorry.
South Korea.
Okay, South Korea is probably better. Yeah,
Yeah,
than South
way
Korea,
better.
in my personal opinion. I never visited either place, probably never will. But if you had asked me which one I'd rather go to, I'd probably say South Korea.
A million times. Yeah.
It seems like a pretty chill place, um, from what I've seen. But anyway, WrestleMania was not in South Korea; it was in Vegas for the second year in a row. And despite what we heard, looked pretty full in there. I mean, there were some seats in the upper sections that weren't filled, which isn't normal for WrestleMania, but still, I think they
Yeah.
had like 5,000 less people. But I guess you can't really believe the numbers that they tell you. But it looked pretty full to me.
That looked full to me. I mean, they said about 52,000, 55,000 each show. I don't know if it was quite that, but they probably rounded up a couple digits, but it did look full. It looked good for what they're presenting. I mean, it wasn't empty space. It wasn't the 105,000 Dallas WrestleMania, but it looked good and it sounded good. It sounded like the crowd was really into everything that they had to put on, whether it was a good or a bad into it.
Yeah, for the most part. For the most part. First thing I want to talk about is we made our picks here. I want to just kind of go over these for first night. Mayor, you did great. You got all the matches right, but two, and
Mm.
and I missed three of the matches. I'm sorry, I missed four of the matches. So you had me by by one at the end of night one. You had five correct, and I had four. But I came back in night two as I only missed the last two matches and won four. You got the first two matches wrong, but then I mean, you got the first two matches right, but then you took a nosedive from there and didn't get a single match right. So I beat you in the final eight. I got eight correct, and you only got seven. So night two did you in.
Man,
Um, I am the victorious one in our WrestleMania prediction. So after night one, man, I thought for sure you had me.
I was feeling it, but Dominic Mysterio and CM Punk didn't pull it out for me.
Well, that one didn't really wash you so much. It was the ladder match one because you picked Ray and I picked Penta, and then we both picked Jade Cargill, who we both lost there too. Um,
Yeah,
so it was really Dominic Mysterio. It was the Mysterio family, honestly, that fucked you up.
Mysterio screwed me out of this. I'm calling up Buddy
It's been
Murphy.
like,
I'm bringing him back to screw up the whole Mysterio family again.
oh yeah, I remember that was like a storyline back in the Thunderdome days, where like
Yeah, Buddy
wasn't like a
Murphy.
was dating Aaliyah.
Yeah, he was dating Rey Mysterio's daughter, who was like 20 years old at the time. But
Something
hey,
like that. Or maybe
still,
they weren't dating, but they were like implying that they were dating. I
they
don't know.
were implying they were dating. Yeah,
Yeah, you know Buddy Murphy, the guy who's married to Rhea Ripley. I think that's what most people know him for, don't they?
yeah.
Something.
And previously engaged to Miss Alexa Bliss. He gets around.
You know what? I
Maybe
had completely forgotten about that. She was like, "No, I'd rather marry a former pop star."
yeah.
I mean, that guy's considered a former pop star, right? He's not like a current pop star. Does he still make music?
I mean, he does shows in front of like 35 people. So does that count as a pop star or just a pop musician?
I'm sure he goes on those like. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure somebody will. I'm sure he goes on like those things where they have like a bunch of old acts together and they throw them into one thing, and it's like, come see fucking, I don't know, Salt and Pepper and Ryan Cabrera. Is that his name?
That is his name. You are correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. What song did he sing? Do you know? What was he popular for? I can't think of anything. I don't know how we got here, but
I don't know how we got here. On the way down, maybe, or is that Jesse McCartney?
On the way down, I think. Are we sure that they're not the same person?
They might be the same person. I don't know.
Let's see. On the way. Oh.
I might be completely wrong. It might be someone completely different, but I feel like
you called it, pal. It is absolutely by Ryan Cabrera. You called it, man. 2004 is when that was popular. So, like, right after I got out of high school. So.
Yeah, I just graduated college a year before that.
Anyway, on to what we were going to talk about, and that was wrestling and not former
Ryan Cabrera.
So the night one, critically, if you looked online, people hated it. I didn't really hate any of it. The only part I didn't really like was, not to say that I didn't like it, but I think Dan best described this match, the Usos and LA Knight versus the Vision and ISHO Speed, as a match that happened at WrestleMania, and I think that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I had nothing wrong with that one. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I'd have to say it was one of the better highlights of the night for me outside of I mean, we had what was it, Gunther and Rollins that night, and Liv, Stephanie Vaquer. But outside of those two, I thought that was one of the better matches. It was interesting. It had a story to it and had a conclusion.
I mean, that's what wrestling matches have, right? A story and a conclusion.
Hopefully. Some of them don't make sense in the conclusion, but it all tied together on this one.
Yeah, and then kind of what I thought would happen, that like I didn't see them turning on ISHO Speed and like slapping him around, and then that was a nice frog splash from him. I'll give him credit. Nice frog splash there from ISHO Speed. So he's no Bad Bunny, but he's okay.
He's an athletic fellow. Isn't a great professional wrestler, but he can pull off the athletic stuff.
Yeah. And there was the 4-way tag team match, which was the coolest. I guess the best part of that was Paige is back. I think it was already known that she had been re-signed, but I don't think people thought she was going to show up at WrestleMania. So her and Brie Bella, I was going to protest. If you'd have beat me in these WrestleMania predictions, Mayor, I would have protested that you picked the fucking Bella twins doing. You didn't pick Bella. I didn't know fucking Paige was going to show up. That's not fair, but I won't argue that now since I won, though. So
I got a half a point for that one.
I wouldn't even argue that anyway. It's not that fucking serious. So that was cool. Obviously, the street fight, and I think Gunther versus Rollins are probably the best matches on night one.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. A lot of people wanted to crap on it, but I just feel like the final match really left a bad taste in people's mouth, and that's why they wanted to, say it was so bad, because that last match, I don't know about Randy and Cody being bad in it, but the storyline involved in it, what they were trying to tell, didn't make any sense. The Pat McAfee thing was overdone. It just didn't make sense with it either. All of it was it was all pretty bad, other than if you just gave me Cody and Orton and said, hey, these two guys are wrestling for a belt because they have storyline together, their fathers had a storyline together, boom, that's all you need. You don't need to overthink this one here, fellas. Like it would have been fine.
Well, the funny thing is they had a match on night two, the main event of night two, and they didn't have to do any gaga and bullshit on that one. No. They just gave the guys, 30 minutes, and they went there and tore the house down. So I know a lot of people, the pacing on the match was a little bit slower. I don't really have a problem with that. It did get a bit a tad boring, I will say. But yeah, I think it's just because people look at the last thing they saw, and the last thing they saw was that convoluted, strange, made no sense finish. Because watching the match, I felt that we were going to get a Cody double turn because he was doing shit that indicated that he would get a double turn. And then, Pat McAfee comes back out there after being taken out by Jelly Roll, whatever. I was like, good, because hopefully that means he's not going to come back. And then we came back, I'm like, shit. And then it made even less sense from there because he tries to count to 3. He didn't count it. Maybe Orton was mad that he didn't count fast because he counted normally.
Yeah.
But then Orton RKO's him, and then Cody quickly after that beats Randy Orton, and you're going, huh? Yeah. And Randy looks like a buffoon. And then after, Randy leaves him laying. So I'm like, I don't know. It was strange. It was a really weird, and I don't know who came up with this shit, but goddamn, was Vince Russo back?
I don't know. It was kind of one of those who booked this shit kind of things because it was not good, and it was the close of WrestleMania. Like, you want to have some direction. You don't want to be left in a choose your own adventure on page 57. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. And I'm one of the most optimistic, I won't say WWE fanboys, but I'm very optimistic when it comes to professional wrestling because I like to see storylines built and see where they go. But it was bad. Just flat out didn't make sense. And I got to call him out for that because it was not enjoyable to watch, and it was also confusing. Those are two things that you don't want for your viewer.
No, in any aspect. You don't want that from a TV show, from a movie. Yeah, it was. I don't know what the thinking on that was. So very strange stuff. I guess we'll see where it goes from here. I imagine it's going to lead to more matches between these two. Did you see Cody's eye though? That shit's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know if that's makeup or if that's legit, but it looked pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess I didn't notice when the match was going on, but like some pictures that she saw, I think maybe on Instagram or TikTok, I'm not sure, and it like showed it was pretty fucking bad. It was like it looked like it got him like in his eyelid, and then it looked terrible. And then last night, was he on Raw last night? I saw some pictures, but I didn't actually see him because I didn't watch it. But
I did watch some of Raw. I can't say I watched enough of it to be able to give an educated opinion on it because I just saw bits and pieces. Yeah,
I only saw the beginning when Obafemi came out there, which we'll talk about that in a second. I will say with the Stephanie Vicaire Liv Morgan match, it didn't. I think it was like 7 minutes or something.
It was a little short.
So I was a little disappointed with that one. So I saw several people saying, I didn't say this, several other people said that their highlight of WrestleMania 1 was what Roxanne Perez was wearing. I didn't say that, other people said
it. It was a catchy 3 seconds. I mean, if you're going to make a statement, I guess that's what you got to do in 3 seconds.
I'm just saying, if that was your best part of WrestleMania Night 1, you might want to reevaluate your life. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, not here to judge, but I'm here to judge WWE booking. And I wish they would have maybe cut down some commercials or entrances and gave some matches a little bit longer because the matches themselves, like on night 1, were not very long outside of Gunther. I feel like the Orton and Cody match probably was long, but
yeah, I think it was
falling asleep several times during it, so I can't really say. That
doesn't indoctrinate anything. The mayor just falls asleep a lot.
It was late. I'd been watching wrestling for 4 hours at that time, and I was tired, man.
It makes sense. I get it, man. I get it. It's earlier here than it is where you live, so I get it. Yeah, that and the Becky AJ Lee match was a little bit disappointing too, and like a kind of a weird ending. Are they building to where the referee is Jessica Carr going to wrestle Becky Lynch? I feel like they're building to a Becky Lynch versus the referee feud.
I mean, I could see it. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think Becky will probably win via squash, but I do think that I've seen that Jessica Carr trained as a wrestler years and years and years ago. So
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I said I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I think there's a 50% chance at least that I'm pretty sure she wrestled on the Indies before she got signed to referee in NXT. Pretty sure.
However, there are plenty of talent down in NXT that could be coming up and getting their mark instead of a referee Becky Lynch match. But
so I saw that Sol Ruka made her Raw debut last night, and so did Zari.
Is that her name? Zaria?
The Australian chick? Yeah, Zaria, that's her.
Oh, I didn't know she made it. I didn't see that she came up.
Yeah, so Ruka was having a match with somebody, and then she came out and attacked her because I think they got something going on from NXT, don't they?
Yeah, they do have a little feud brewing down in NXT, and I know Sol Ruka was having a match with Liv Morgan, and I did not get to see how it ended because I got interrupted during the middle of that.
Yeah, that's how it ended. It was interrupted by her kicking the shit out of her. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait to see where Jacy Jane goes.
Is she on Raw now too?
I don't know. I'm assuming they're calling her up because she had a chance to retain her championship last Tuesday, and it almost seemed like a send-off, where...
Well, it's time. She's been down there for a while. She's been down there for a while. So
see if she can sink or swim on the main roster.
Who's NXT Women's Champion nowadays?
Tatum Paxley?
I thought she was... Okay, yeah, no, that's right. No, maybe. I know she was just wrestling Blake Monroe for the North American Championship.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Because I know Blake Monroe's the North American Champion now because I watched that match and Monroe beat her for it. So, or maybe she retained. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
We drown when it comes to NXT, folks.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
It's on right now, and that's one of the reasons we don't watch it, because we do our podcast during NXT.
Yes, that is a fact. So, me and the mayor here, not so down on night one as everybody, but still not the best WrestleMania show of all time.
I'd still give it a thumbs down.
Huh?
I'd still give it a thumbs down.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I just don't think... Some people called it like the worst WrestleMania ever. And I'm like, if you watch WrestleMania 32, that was one part. And it feels like 3 parts.
It gets at least... Night one at least got a C+. Like, it's a C+.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the D's either. But yeah, I think a C+ is fair. Night 2 was better. I think the way it kicked off was phenomenal. It went exactly as I thought it should. And then it looked like Brock Lesnar retired, but Paul Heyman said he didn't. But I don't believe anything Paul Heyman says. I trust about as far as they could throw him, and he's very heavy, so I probably couldn't throw him very far. So, what'd you think of that match? Pretty good, right?
It was perfect. It was perfection. It's everything that you needed in that match to happen, from the beginning to the end. It accomplished everything that you should see in a match between Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar, and building Oba as a future star and making Brock a sympathetic retirement candidate if he is retiring. I mean, he went out with people caring about him and also put over the future. It shows that he has his priorities and that he'll actually do the job when need be. And everyone came out looking good in that aspect. I thought the match was phenomenal, and the booking and build of it was even better.
Yeah, I mean, you built your next big star right there, and that's what they did with Brock Lesnar.
I have to say this. My girlfriend and her daughter both love doing the Oba Femi walk.
Oh, yeah, who doesn't?
That's like their favorite thing that they took from WrestleMania was just walking like Oba Femi. So that he won 2 fans that would not normally be wrestling fans.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I literally my sister's like, who's that? I'm like, the guy who walks like this.
Yeah.
That guy.
I mean, whatever, something good is happening, that's how you walk into work. That's how
I can't wait till fucking it's on Thanksgiving. It's gonna be like me walking to the Thanksgiving table and everybody's gonna be
when someone puts out a fresh plate of stuffing.
Yeah. Exactly. Then Trick Williams defeated, Sami Zayn, became the U.S. champion. I mean, that match was fine. Probably could have been better. We got a tiny bit of involvement from what's his name, Little Yachty. So that was something. Or is it Little Yachty? Sorry.
Yeah, Little Wayne looked a little different. He looked a lot taller for Little Wayne.
And younger, yeah, because Little Wayne's like
Little Yachty. I think that's a misnomer. Like he's not that little. I mean, he's got to be 6'2". He's a big guy.
It's one of those things where you call somebody little and they're not really little. You know what I mean? And maybe he got that name when he was like fucking 8 or something. So I don't know how long he's been rapping. What do I know? I can't even understand him when he raps. So how am I supposed to know how long he's been rapping for?
All right, Lil Brent.
And then the ladder match. What'd you say? Sorry.
I said, all right, Lil Brent.
I don't think I've ever.
I'm Lil Mayor.
You're Lil Dave. Sorry, I won't do it again. And then the ladder match. I mean, the ladder matches are always fun. So, and it was fun because I mean, at every point during the match, I think everyone looked like they were about to win it, but maybe Dragon Lee. I don't think there was ever a moment where I thought Dragon Lee was going to win. But Rusev had his moment. Ray certainly had his moment. I thought the best way to go was to leave it on Penta, just because I think you should, have a little bit of a longer run with it. Going with Ray wouldn't have been so bad either, but a fine ladder match.
It was a fine ladder match. I mean, I do have to say, my girlfriend watched this one with me, and she brought up a valid point for someone that views it like she does. And she said this is basically the same match that they have at Money in the Bank. And she's like, it's literally the exact same thing I watched at Money in the Bank with 5 other people, or maybe the same people. I don't remember who was in Money in the Bank. And it brings up the point, like, they need to make that match special. Like, you can't just have multiple ladder matches where people are doing the same spots and the same ladders, because it's super dangerous, for one. But 2, it makes it less special. If she's a casual viewer saying that, like, it would be so much more incredible if we got to see that match once every couple years. And we're completely taken aback by how the amazing spectacle that it is, because it's incredible. But you get dumbed down to seeing it. Like,
it becomes you get cold to it. Yep. Yeah. You get cold to it because you've seen it too many times.
Yeah.
It's the old thing of I hate watching a wrestling show where on the first match 2 people are bleeding, because it's like, okay, well, where are we going to go from here? If everybody bleeds in every match, then by the end of the pay-per-view, I'm going to expect you to stab somebody before this thing can be over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So she brought up a very valid point for someone that watches it casually. Like, it's literally the same match as what you see at Money in the Bank.
I've been saying this for years now. They should do away with the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. This will never happen because it's a big pay-per-view for them. Yeah. But they should do away with it, and they should only have the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania, and alternating years they could do a men's and a women's, and they do it alternating years. That way you don't convolute it with a bunch of briefcases, and you don't see it. Multiple. Especially, it's hard to do it when you have multiple of those on the pay-per-view, because it's
then it really dilutes it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I remember they tried to do 3. They would do a tag team one, and then they do a regular one, and it's like, well, I don't think they ever did a tag team one. I take that one back. But
oh god, that would be a mess.
No, she's absolutely right on that one. So I've been saying that for a while, but I don't think it'll ever happen. But yeah, it was what it was. It was a ladder match, and then we got the Demon versus Dom in the street fight. I'll be honest. I was doing something else during this match. I didn't watch. I watched it obviously, but I didn't watch it. I didn't watch enough of it to have an opinion. But it seemed like a fine match, and it looked like a fun match. Finn got the win. So
yeah, I feel like we were in the exact same boat, because I was flipping chicken wings and pulling them off the grill at that time. Yeah. So I didn't get to see all of it, but I did get to see Finn win, or the Demon win, whatever you want to call him in his predicament on that day. And it seemed okay. It seemed like the crowd was into it when I was watching it, But yeah, it was fine. It was a fine match. I would have probably expected more, but I didn't see enough of it to say one way or another. If it wasn't bad and people aren't complaining about it, then it probably was good enough.
I mean, fuck. People can find something to complain about anything, but whatever. Yeah, and I would go back and watch it, but I only got my ESPN for 4 days, so it's gone now, so I can't watch it. I'm just kidding. If I wanted to find it on the internet, I will, but I don't. And then this match, much to my surprise, was better than I thought it was going to be, and that was Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Not the best match in the world, but I didn't have high hopes going in, and I thought it was a good match.
I completely agree. I had the lowest hopes in the world going into this match, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought that, I mean, it was one of the better matches of WrestleMania for me. I actually really liked this match, and I didn't care for the feud building up to it. But the two individuals that were involved with it, I thought did really well with the time they were given. They told a story in the ring, and it was sloppy good. And sometimes sloppy good is what you want to see in wrestling to make it feel real and make you get removed from the fact that it's so choreographed that it's hard to believe that it's real. Like, I believed a lot of that watching it. Hey, I'm watching two people actually having a fight, and it was good. I got to give them credit, both of them.
Yeah, no, it was much better than I anticipated. We even got a little outside interference, but not too much. So
Yeah.
I thought it worked. I thought it was good. Rhea's the champion now. We both picked Jade, but hey, what are you gonna do? We were both wrong about. Yeah, no, I mean it worked. It worked. I didn't matter to me who won. I mean, most of the time in wrestling, it doesn't matter to me who won. If Brock had beat Oba at the beginning, I wouldn't be saying that because I would have been like, "What the fuck are they doing?" But in this instance, that was what it was.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the main event. They're calling it the greatest main event in WrestleMania history. I wouldn't go that far.
Did they see WrestleMania 2?
Well, Mayor of Canton, you watched that. You picked that one through watery eyes. I don't think anybody else would put that even in the top. The top 50, probably. It's probably
50 WrestleMania main events.
You're right. I'm thinking WrestleMania matches, but you're right. It's probably in the top. I don't know, 15. I don't know.
Okay, I'll take 15. I'm holding you to it.
I mean, this one was good. I mean, obviously, you figured that it would be, and it was. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I could say about it. It was a fucking physical fight between two guys who probably really don't even like each other. So, good stuff here, for sure.
Nice long match that built and built and built and built, and the storyline building up to it made sense. The match made sense. It felt like a match where the crowd was supporting both guys, which feels weird in a WrestleMania main event. I'm not really big on babyface versus babyface, but that's really what it was, even though they kind of wanted to portray Roman as the heel going into it. But
yeah,
I don't think it came off that way. I was big into wanting CM Punk to win, but I'm happy with what. I mean, I can't say I'm happy with how it ended because I really wanted CM Punk to win, but I get it, and it is what it is. This is a good match, and we'll see where they go from here. I'm guessing there's going to be a Cody and CM Punk match down the line for the belt, and they're going to build that up.
It's a quick turnaround from one belt to the other.
I don't mean right now, but I'm guessing at SummerSlam it'll be Cody versus CM Punk.
Yeah.
For the SmackDown Championship.
Right. It looked like that. I think that's something that happened on Raw, but I just didn't see it. I was in the garage before I came in here to do the show, and I was watching it, and it was just to the part where Punk was coming out. So I assume that's when it happened, that they had some sort of back and forth. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and mark it down now. SummerSlam will be Cody versus CM Punk for the SmackDown Championship, whichever one that is, Universal World Championship, whatever. And then
let me ask you this. Who do you think's heel in that match? Or you think it's babyface thing?
I think Cody's growing to be a heel in it. And he will be the heel by the time SummerSlam comes around. And
I hope
then
that you're right.
and then we'll have on the other end, we'll have Roman Reigns defend against.
I did see this from
I'm guessing that happens
last.
by SummerSlam.
Yeah, that makes sense. I because he wins King of the Ring, right, and then winner of the King of the Ring gets championship at SummerSlam. That makes sense.
Yeah. He'll be wearing around a crown. I'll have to make a crown for his head.
Be good. Wait, see him. Could you see him doing it with the crown? That'd be great.
It's even better, especially if they give him a cape and a scepter. Go full gimmick.
You might as well. Fuck it. Why not? Did you see? So Roman was out there, and Jacob Fatu came out there and challenged him to a match. And Roman said, "I'm not saying yes, and I'm not saying no, but I don't know if you're ready." And he walked out. So
I missed that part. I didn't see that on Raw.
That's going to be very fucking interesting to see if that match occurs. Those two guys beating the crap out of each other, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So the Randy Orton Cody match went 22 minutes and 44 seconds, and the Roman CM Punk match went 33 minutes and 56 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
The 33 minutes didn't seem as long as the 22 minutes.
I was gonna say you're right about that one. And Liv Morgan Stephanie Vaquera match was 6 minutes and 51 seconds.
Oh man, 6 minutes and 51 seconds. That
the Fatal 4-Way Women's Championship match got more than that.
It seems awfully short, but they did what they needed to do, and it got Liv Morgan over.
The only match
over.
Well, I mean, with wrestling fans, you know, that entrance got her over. It was weird for me here lip syncing. I don't know, it was strange, but whatever you're into. But yeah, so the only match that was shorter than that on both nights of WrestleMania was Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
which was 4:46.
Wow, I called it. I told my girlfriend before the thing started. I said this match is going to be under 5 minutes. No way! Look at these.
You were like, this match is going to go 4 minutes and 46.
I didn't even know that, but she's like, no, these guys are so big and tough. Like, I was like, no, they're not going to go that long. Like, maybe 5 minutes.
No, I gotta give even if Brock got more offense than he did, I'd have give it 8 minutes at best.
Yeah.
At best. It doesn't need any more than that. Those guys like that, like I know you're talking Goldberg. One of Goldberg's favorite matches of mine was his match with Brock at WrestleMania 33 because it was 4 minutes long. And Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg doesn't need to be any more than 4 minutes long. So it was a perfect thing. They both went in there, hit their finishes a couple times, kicked out of them. That somebody goes through the guardrail, another F5, match is over. That's all it needed to be. What else are they gonna do? Are they gonna do fucking drop down toe holds and fucking head lift takeovers? No, it'd be stupid.
I don't need to see chain wrestling between those two guys. I don't need to see Dean Malenko versus I don't know, pick a person. Ultimo Dragon.
Ultimo Dragon, that's a good one. That's a better one than what I said. That's a better one than I said. Well, that's WrestleMania, so take it or leave it. I found something weird for us to watch because we already been talking for 30 minutes. So I found this short little. It's a 30-minute it's actually 20-minute WCW MTV sort of crossover like event. So that's what we're going to watch here. I've never watched this before, so me and you're going to watch it for the first time together. So I don't know what we're going to see, but here we go. We got the Nitro Girls. Do you remember this Club MTV from back in the day?
I definitely remember Club MTV. Is this Daytona Beach?
It's some trash place in Florida, I'm sure, yes.
Which Daytona Beach is an absolute shit show these days. It is a dump. Look at Jimmy and Raven. And who's that in the middle? Is that Kid Rock, really?
Unfortunately, it is. I wasn't even going to say his name because I hate that guy so much I might go into a tangent, but I won't. I'll keep it inside.
It's because we love Jimmy so much that we'll let it slide.
Yeah, I'm just going to pretend he's not here. It's Raven and Jimmy Hart and then some guy in the middle. The Nitro Girls are here. Do you remember any of the Nitro Girls' names? I Don't Whisper was maybe one of them. I don't know.
I think that was Tigress and Kimberly. Those are the only two I remember.
Yeah, Kimberly, obviously. But anyway, the other ones, no, I don't remember. What? Shawn Michaels married one of them. I know that.
I do know that, but I don't know which one she was.
I thought they were going to show us a music video. Like, that's something. Fucking
Kid Rock music
There's
video.
one man in this thing with musical talent, and it's Jimmy fucking Hart. That's for sure.
Maybe even Raven.
Yes, Raven. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Raven's probably a way better singer. Jimmy Hart holding the Son of fucking Florida trophy for something.
Is this actually an MTV show? It's not WCW related? They're just out there?
No, so there's a ring and there's wrestling. There's a wrestling match. I know that for sure. So
okay.
I don't know. Raven's drinking. That's probably just straight vodka in that glass, I imagine.
I'm so confused by the inclusion of Kid Rock here, but I guess he probably was a pretty big star in '99 or whatever year this would have been.
Yeah, something like he was pretty. People didn't know he was a fucking dumbass.
Dave Holmes, what a callback from TRL.
I forgot that guy existed.
I don't know if he's alive, but I think the world forgot he existed. Who are
he probably works for fucking ETV or some shit like that. Fear Factory. I never heard. That's Shawn Michaels' wife right there. That's her.
Oh, good for Shawn Michaels.
Way to go, buddy. There's been like a documentary about him on Peacock that I watched the other day, and that's why I know that's his wife. This guy's wearing a Tim Brown jersey. Remember Tim Brown for the Raiders?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Went to Notre Dame.
Randy Moss, I think, played together for like 2 years.
They did. I forgot Randy Moss played for the Raiders. People forget. Yep, see, there's Shawn Michaels' wife right there.
She's on the left?
Yeah, the one on the left. Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
Now, we got Billy Kidman coming out here. His favorite band is the Beastie Boys. I'm not surprised by that. Are you?
No, I like the Beastie Boys. I'm good with them. A little License to
Ill. Wilson, hell of a salesman right there, killing Billy Kidman.
There's not one bit of diversity in this crowd.
No, it's all white guys who are going to do something terrible later.
Yeah.
Hugh Morris loves the Ramones. Rock and Roll High School is his most favorite music video ever, which I find to be very funny. Get it? Because it's Hugh Morris.
I don't.
Coming through the crowd like the Shield.
He is. It's Dean Ambrose.
Oh, thank God he left.
I don't know where he went, but anywhere is better than with Jimmy. Look
at this fucking referee.
I was going to say, is that Tatanka as the referee?
Looks like not Scott Steiner. Looks like dollar store Scott Steiner out here. Oh, we got Rey Mysterio. His favorite band is Pantera. His finishing moves is Hurricane Rana. We're going to get to see him without his mask here, I think.
I am calling complete BS. There's no way Rey Mysterio's favorite band's Pantera, right?
No.
Oh my gosh, he does have no mask.
No mask here.
No moss.
No, he's got a Tony Gwynn jersey on.
Wow, that's a callback. You recognize the Tony Gwynn jersey?
Well, it's a Padres 19 jersey in the year of 2000.
Okay.
Yeah, who else would it be? It had to be Tony Gwynn.
Can't think of anyone else who played for the Padres back then.
No. Chris Jericho, his favorite band is Skid Row. His favorite band now is probably his own band because he's a jackass. This is before he became Greg Valentine.
Speaking of January 6th.
two guys who were probably had something to do with it.
All right, let's not get political here. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Oh, that's funny. If you don't like that, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Pound and Perry? Is that what I said? They literally found this referee on the beach. They said, dude, you want to be a referee? He said, yeah, dude. And they just gave him a shirt and threw him in there.
I'm still trying to figure out who this referee is. Did you see our good friend Van Hammer passed away?
I think Van Hammer ran a kid over with his car and drove away from it. So
okay, so we shouldn't call him our good friend then. I just saw he passed away yesterday or the day before.
I did. I saw people posting about it, and I thought, that guy hit a kid with his car and drove away, right? And I know we've all had problems, but fuck, I never hit a kid with a car.
Yeah, that's rough. Don't do that. We suggest anyone listening to us right now do not get any children with vehicles.
And if you accidentally do somehow, don't just drive away, okay? Chavo Guerrero's favorite video is Michael Jackson's Thriller, which I'm not surprised by that at all.
No, I mean, that video came out 15 years before this. Nothing's been better since.
Well, no, it's amazing how much fun we've had with this. Considering there's been no wrestling at all.
There's no wrestling at all, but I was really hoping Chavo was an LFO guy.
Oh, he loves girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch for sure.
I'm not sure that came out by this time, but it probably would have been close.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Perry Saturn, he likes AC/DC and Marilyn Manson. I'm not surprised by that either.
I am 100% convinced that that's authentic.
Yeah, can't argue with those. Can't argue with those picks. Wow, what a jacket!
I mean, he's wearing chainmail out to the beach.
Yeah, for real.
It's quite the choice, Perry. What is this match even? Why are there so many competitors in this match? What is it?
I think it's the Battle Royal. Pretty sure.
A Battle Royal where they have everybody individually introduced with their favorite bands and dating.
Well, it's MTV. We have to know their favorite bands or music videos.
That is true.
Beulah McGillicuddy here. It's not Beulah McGillicuddy. I'm just kidding.
It looked like her. You might have been right.
It's the Beach Brawl. All right, we've got all the competitors in the ring. Get the fuck off my goddamn TV.
Why does he look like the guy that has that no regrets tattoo?
Yeah. He does.
It's him. Like, I'm convinced that that's the same guy.
It definitely looks like him. He looks like the type of motherfucker that has a tattoo with a misspelled word. That's 100%.
No regrets. Call
1-800 call ATT for your next collect call, American.
You know what Perry Saturn didn't have tattooed on him? No ring rats.
No, he did not. Word heroin. Sorry, that's wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Are we getting commercials now? Oh, it's the MTV. Oh, no, it's MTV Spring Break.
Jericho Cruise.
It's the Jericho Cruise. Come get assaulted. I mean, I take that back. I don't know if that ever happened. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
There's a lot of dancing going on. Trouble, trouble. It's me.
Speaking of trouble, how many drugs do you think these guys did together? Not Jimmy Hart, obviously.
Jimmy was clean. The other two may have done all of them.
All the drugs that were around, yeah.
Anything that you could get on that cruise ship was taken.
Yep, that's how you do it, pal. Raven folding. He hasn't really drank his cup of vodka. All right, here we go. We're gonna get the match started. Dave the Beach Bum. Oh my fucking god! Ring the bell already.
I'm still trying to figure out who the referee is because he's bigger than every guy in the ring.
Well, probably not Hugh Morris. He looks like a pirate, doesn't he? Looks like a pirate from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, Raven, don't steal Larry Zbyszko's paper airplane gimmick.
He wrote on. You know what he wrote on there? Bruno.
I mean, Bruno.
We're gonna get a song during the Battle Royal, which is something. By Shock by the Lemon Pepper Steppers.
That guy's pooping.
That's what it looked like. Okay, so Billy Kidman's wearing somebody out. Well, now we get people jumping around. It's a weird camera angle here. Everybody's mad at Billy Kidman because they heard about him and Tori Wilson. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd throw him out. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, Billy Kidman. I'm sure you're a nice guy, but
in the year 2000, forget about it. Yeah, I'm sure Billy Kidman's a fine person. I don't know. I haven't heard anything any different. I hear that this song's a great song, even though I've never heard of this band before. You ever heard of Fear Factor?
I kept thinking it was Soul Factory. Is that
is
that another band?
I thought they said it was Fear Factor.
I think you're right.
Sue the show. They should sue the show. Yeah, what the hell? They stole their gimmick. That's gimmick infringement right there. Perry Saturn with a big leg drop here. Is this an over-the-top rope battle royal, or you? That guy's shirt says porn star, so that's fun.
Actually, it's a game of musical chairs. Whenever they stop playing, you have to sit down. The last person to sit down is eliminated.
I really hope that is the case. I really hope that that's what happens. I really hope so.
I mean, it would make sense in
Chris
2000
Jericho,
WCW.
Chris Jericho's just laying in the corner. Okay, not anymore. He was.
It's a
The
good.
referee that was the referee has left the ring and is standing outside the ring now. So,
Whoa,
ooh, that was Rey Mysterio. It's weird without the mask.
that guy that wearing the Tim Brown jersey is absolutely shredding the guitar. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this and listen to the actual volume.
Well, I mean, he looks like he's shredding for sure.
He's going crazy there.
He did. Well, he did some of the drugs with Raven and Kid Rock, I think. I said his name.
And the fat guy, he's going crazy too.
They're feeling it. This is their biggest gig ever here at WrestlePalooza '92.
I'm gonna have to pull up Fear Factory when we get off here tonight and listen to this song.
I think is Hugh Morris been eliminated? Oh no, because Perry Saturn's following him out here. Perry Saturn's wearing like a weird kilt. He looks like he belongs on like Game of Thrones or something. It's weird.
Yeah,
He wore that to the beach.
it is a strange choice for a beach brawl.
We are here at the beach to brawl at the beach. We got Bum Steve, the referee. We got Fear Factor, Tim Brown playing. Jimmy Hart, the only person here with musical talent. Rey Mysterio dressed like he should be in a tag team with Fit Finley and Brian Knobbs in the year 2000. Doesn't he?
You're right. You called it.
Or perhaps a member of the No Limit Soldiers. One of those two.
Oh man, they're really excited about this match.
They're excited about something. That's for goddamn sure. Nobody's been eliminated. I don't know how you'd be eliminated. Don't tell me. We're hoping it's a game of musical chairs, but they haven't stopped playing yet, so we don't know.
Does the winner of this match get a date with a single college girl? Like MTV used to have those eliminates. Everything was a dating show in the early 2000s.
I remember Singled Out.
Yeah.
Singled Out. Yeah.
Yeah, Singled Out. They had Room Raiders. They had Eliminate.
I don't remember that one. I only remember Singled Out. I don't know why, but that's the only one.
I remember Singled Out because Carmen Electra, but that was another story.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. She was on that show, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think it was Jenny McCarthy first and then Carmen Electra, but
yeah, and you kind of thought Jenny McCarthy was hot, and then you were like, oh no, she's got fucking she could get the measles at any time because she's crazy.
I think we learned that for a couple years after that.
I mean, Jenny McCarthy isn't my type, but a lot of people thought she was pretty or something.
Yeah.
We'll be back in the Beach Brawl.
MTV Spring Break Beach Brawl. We just cut it.
They got more commercials than WrestleMania, these guys. Look at this guy.
What is going on here?
This is what's up next. Girls arguing in a bus station.
Are those the Nitro girls?
I don't no. I don't think those were Florida Trash girls. I think those are the Florida Trash girls. Is who that was.
I love that the fat guy is so into this. He's still like jamming out hardcore.
This is how he gets his steps in.
Edge Crusher. Now they're playing another song.
They are playing it. Jesus Christ, this is really going. So I don't know. Did Rey Mysterio get eliminated when he threw him out of the ring, or he didn't actually throw him out of the ring? So the only person not here anymore is Hugh Morris. We don't know what happened to him. He might have died. He might have got eliminated. We're not sure.
Went outside to do drugs.
Got arrested.
Rumor is this song was actually written for Adam Copeland and Crusher Khrushchev.
They're going to be a tag team, you mean?
Yeah, Edge Crusher.
It's pretty good. It's pretty. He just put his weird skirt over his head. That's something. Chris Jericho was just smelling Perry Saturn's balls.
I mean, the rings of Saturn brings a whole new meaning.
I mean, if it had to happen to someone, I'm glad it was Chris Jericho.
She deserved it. And I wouldn't be mad about Billy Kidman getting it either.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, I think that means whoever that was is eliminated. Is that Dean Malenko? No, that's sorry.
Bravo.
Chavo Guerrero's out of here. Dean Malenko ain't in WCW at this time, I don't think. I might be wrong on that, but I got like 4 more just like this. I mean, not just like this, but I got 4 more MTV specials. One's a beach brawl. It's kind of the same thing. I'd actually have to look at it.
I think they really dropped the ball on not having Alex Kidd come out and dance to this.
If somebody punches Kid Rock, it'll be the best thing I've ever watched. But if that doesn't happen, then this might be the worst thing I've ever watched.
What would it be like a worlds collide if somehow it was Jericho that went out and punched Kid Rock? Like, would you have to cheer for Jericho?
You know what? I don't like it anymore.
I don't like this.
It's like the world exploding at that point. I don't know. It's all bad at that point. It's all bad.
This guy's still going crazy.
Oh God, Ray landed on his fucking head.
What a release German.
Oh, and there goes Billy Kidman. We all got our wish. He's out of here. He's in the front row.
Except he fell into the lap of more girls, just like Billy Kidman would do.
Goddamn Billy. He likes to put his skirt over people's heads.
It is very plasticky. Do you think Perry Saturn was the 6th Spice Girl?
I think he was. Yeah, he's Saturn Spice was his name, if I'm not mistaken. You know the weirdest one of the Spice Girls was Baby Spice, because it's like, why are you supposed like it was like people thought the baby was hot, which is weird. Like why are you that's weird. Why are we doing that?
I think we could come up with a better gimmick.
I always thought it was very strange. So we're down to the final 2. It's Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio just did the stupid Macho Man 1993 Royal Rumble thing where you try to pin somebody in a goddamn battle royal, knowing that you're not supposed to do that. Chris Jericho's going to win this fucking thing, Mayor. You called it. It's exactly what's going to happen.
Nope,
we're going to get a whole nother song.
We're getting a whole 3rd song now.
He's giving in the Mysterio Buster, I guess is what they call it. And in case you were wondering at home, yes, Bob, the beach bum referee, is still here on the outside, keeping the action straight. Oh!
What a maneuver, in the words of Vince McMahon.
And there goes Rey Mysterio, and that's it. Chris Jericho, he's the winner. His name is Chris Jericho, and he won.
I mean, he'll be coming to the countdown in WWF here very shortly, I'm assuming.
This is probably what made him decide. He was like, you know what? I ain't doing this shit again. This is stupid.
Watch Chris win, WCW. Did you see that sign?
No, I didn't see it.
Wow, look at that.
Perry Saturn comes in here and ruins the celebration, and nobody punched Kid Rock, so I'm out of here. Well, that was fun.
It would have been better if Perry Saturn just punched Kid Rock for no reason.
It would have been better if that entire match didn't happen and all the wrestlers just dragged him in there and just beat the living shit out of him. And they did that for 20 minutes. That would have made me very happy. But that's it. That's all we got this week for you on the show. Make sure you check out the first and last of wrestling with our buddies over at Unbooking the Territory. That is, they do Unbooking the Territory, which is a Lifetime of Tank Abbott. Make sure you check that out. Also, the Doctor Who podcast of Danny and Cy, they review new and old episodes of Doctor Who. So if you need to get your sci-fi fill, check that out. That's on SJP World Media, and of course, our pals over at DDT Wrestling with DC and Doc. And I just got to say, before we get out of here, the suggestion from our pal Glenn of the baked beans on the baked potato is a 10 out of 10. And we should always know any Glenn idea was a great idea. And he was right about that one. So if you have a baked potato, put some beans on it and on our Glenn. Mayor, what do you got to tell us?
Man, pass the baked potato, pass the beans, and cheers one to Glenn, because baked potatoes and beans are like peas and carrots and Jenny and Forrest. Although Jenny and Forrest don't end up so well, but enough baked beans will make you not end up so well too. So be sure to drink some Mylanta and Tums of that. And speaking of Tums, there's some guy named Thomas Bryce. You can check him out. Find him at Thomas Bryce 2017 or Thomas Bryce 2020 or at sportswireradio.org. That's SPORTZ wireradio.org. And our newest advertising friend here on the show is Tums. You go to Tums.com and type in AWIPod and tell them that the Mayor and Brent sent you. And you probably won't get a discount code, but your shit will clear up. So congratulations. Anyway.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
I don't know. Oh, man. But tell them how they can find us on TikTok, because I'm enjoying the videos that you put up on there.
Oh, it's at AWIPod. We're on Instagram now too at AWIPod. Check that out. Yeah. Man, I don't know why the tie between Tom and Tom it got me. I'm not sure why that got me so hard, but it did. That was good. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that's it. That's all we got for you this week. And now it's time for the mayor to tell you some words that he always says at the end of the show. Go ahead, Bill.
Arriba.